Hello and welcome back to Brick Army. My name's Steve. Now today we're going to continue with sort of a bit of a nautical theme that we've had going on recently with the Navy planes, the Catalina and the E2 Hawkeye. But this time we're coming across the pond into Europe and we are going for the KMS Admiral Hipper, the German heavy cruiser from World War II. Now, before I give the usual routine, don't forget that currently there is the subscriber giveaway going on. The details of how to enter and what to win are all in the description below. So, we'll do a 60-second speed build, some pics of the finished product from different angles, and then we'll get into the review. So let's crack on and build. So, welcome back. Right, let's go through the usual routine. Instructions, actually really very good. Very clear, very well done, quite well thought out. I've got no complaints about this whatsoever. The pieces, nothing was missing. In fact, I've got probably 24 pieces left over. Everything fitted together nicely. Kazi, I've noticed that the bricks do have a sort of slightly soft feel. I don't know if that's me, but they'd all fit together quite nicely. There was no warpage and nothing was, as I say, nothing was missing. Now, the overall design of the model. In fact, before I go through the overall design, let me talk about the superstructure. Basically everything between the front and the rear gun I think is fantastic. It's very well detailed. It's a little fragile in places, as you would sort of expect with this amount of basically stuff going on, but it's very good. It's very in proportion. I like it a lot. What I don't like is particularly the back of the ship, the stern, and the reason for that is, you can probably see, it just feels short. It feels like these bricks here, it probably needs another 2 sets of these to extend the rear to create the right proportion. It just looks a little truncated, a little stumpy here. And as you can see, there is between this turret and the stern, you only really have that much, whereas between the front turret and the bow you have quite a lot more. Now, if the stern dimension was the same as the bow dimension, I could probably got on board with it. But I don't know why that they would have done that, because it's not going to cost that much more to add those two, I mean, basically we're talking about 4 extra nodes to lengthen this, and it would have been really, really quite good, certainly as far as accuracy and overall proportions are concerned. I'm not wild about the camouflage that they've tried. I mean, I appreciate that they've tried to put camouflage on there. I appreciate that they've tried to do something different. I'm not wild about it, I've got to say. I think if they had kept to something perhaps a little more accurate, with the red, or the dark red base, and then the grey upper hull into the weather deck, and then perhaps with stickers or decals done a camouflage, a broken camouflage pattern, I think that would have worked a lot better, to my eye anyway. The red turrets, to be honest with you, while obviously completely fictitious and inaccurate, in a way, actually, I don't mind. I think it brings a nice jolt of colour to the model. So, actually, for that, I can completely forgive them. What I can't forgive them for is this, and I'll try to support that end there. And it's just how loose the bow is. I'll show you. That's all it takes. And this is built exactly the same way as I've built any other ship before, in sections, and then you push, get it lined up, push it together, and it slots in, and that's great. But that is just, ooh, that's not great at all. Now, this model does come with the stand, and it's a very nice little stand, and it's pretty useless. There you go. For some bizarre reason, well, as I say, it looks nice, but and it will work if you, providing you're planning on putting this model on there. And there is a, turn it over, there is a little gap somewhere at the bottom. I can't really see for myself from this angle, where you do attach this bit that came off onto it to purportedly keep it steady. And yeah, as I say, if you are putting that in a display cabinet or on a shelf somewhere and plan never to move it again, that's absolutely fine. But otherwise, I wouldn't even bother with the stand, as pretty as it does look. There we go, it's all back together, but that will go over there and I'm not going to bother with it anymore. Now, it does come with a lot of stickers, which are mainly, well, in fact, I think are totally only portholes. Now, I've not put them on there, partly because I feel life's too short for that, and also this one obviously will be going up at some point in probably a subscribe giveaway, and if anybody wants it, it would be an absolute nightmare to do with all the stickers on there. So I'm going to leave them off, and if anybody wins this and wants this, then they can put all the stickers on themselves. Now, how much was this? Well, ships are notorious for being certainly on the more expensive side of thing. I mean, you only have to look at the Kobe range of models. As fantastic as they are, it's starting at about 150 euros at the moment, and upwards. So they're not cheap. Now, this was £35.46. If I've got that wrong, I will put it there. So it's certainly on the cheaper side, so that works out to be, I suppose, about 45 euros or something like that. Certainly on the cheaper side compared with Kobe. Is this worth it? Well, you'll have to make your own mind up on that. If you are desperate to get a ship and you don't have a lot of money, it's okay. As I say, I would have liked this to have been a fair bit longer, 4 nodes longer at least at the very end. And I'm not, as I say, I'm not wild about the camouflage pattern. It is quite fragile, and it is, so therefore it is very much a display piece only, this. It's your choice on this. I'm not sure I could fully recommend this this model, but don't get me wrong, it does have some excellent points to it. This superstructure is done very, very nicely. It was very easy to build, and as I say, everything fitted together beautifully. So I'm not sure on this one, I have to say. It probably wouldn't be terribly high on my wish list, but it is what it is. So there you go, that's the review. You make your choice on that one. Now, as I said earlier in the video, we've got the subscriber giveaway going on at the moment. There is a list of models in the description, and all you have to do is rank them from number 1, the best, to number 12, the worst. And basically, if your answers agree with mine, or if nobody's matches mine, then it's going to be the closest to what I think. All you have to do is be a subscriber, and then just let me know what order you have those models ranked in. It's very, very simple, and I think on the 9th of October, again the date is in the details, I can't remember off the top of my head, that I will be announcing the winner. So crack on with that. Anyway, that's the review of the KMS Admiral Hipper. Good points, bad points, could have been better, but it is cheap for a ship. So there we go. So if you like this video, then please subscribe, and especially if you want to enter the competition at the moment, and like the video. But if not, then just carry on watching the videos. Anyway, I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.